What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 42 of my Total Warhammer 3 Boris Ursus and Zinoviev campaign. So as we saw last time, Prague continues to be assailed from every direction, though we are significantly reducing the number of armies here. I do expect that this army belonging to Doombreed, one of the Demon Prince rogue armies over here, is probably going to siege us, just like the last few armies that have decided to siege Prague. I don't really see why they wouldn't, which I guess is the problem, because we just want to get those frickin' Demigryphs with halberds so that we're not so afraid of Stonehorns anymore. That's all I want, game. Just give me that. Please. We'll see. In addition to that, Boris has almost reached the center of the realm of Slaanesh, Wink, and he'll most likely get attacked by Jold or whatever next turn, as he has appeared to where there is an enemy, which should be a fun time, especially considering the last time we fought one of these battles, we actually took some damage, although I don't expect nearly as much damage as last time because they didn't have as many elites. Finally, Uragni is still working on taking out the Orc territories, though they are down to 4. They're certainly dropping in number, and last episode he did manage to destroy 2 of the last armies belonging to the Moon Howlers. If he wasn't interrupted by Greasus sieging the gates of Zark, he'd probably be able to take care of all this immediately, but it looks like we're going to grab the Tower of Grief and then head towards Greasus instead. At least that's what it's looking up like right now, unless he decides to leave, cough cough, would be nice. Other than that, I do believe that we've moved pretty much everybody that needs to move this turn. Velocirits, though, you just stay here, you don't need to do anything. Blood of the critical failure, we could use you to try to steal some tech. Enemy hero success chance -20. Oh, so we shouldn't steal from you again, because Beledna is likely to, you know, die again. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of enemy territories here. I guess we move past here and then go for Novkazi next time. Probably gonna get assassinated, because there's a lot of heroes nearby and they all hate us. But we'll see. So that's that. We have... Oh, we should probably level up everybody here, because if this guy's gonna attack, we might as well have the extra levels to do the damage. So Guardian Call, please. You have firing drills because reasons, but we need you to upgrade Zargard as well, and possibly, well, we might get you some cav, although I'll think about that. I do want a cav army, but I don't know if it'll be yours, because you have the plus bonus to infantry, so kind of iffy there. You, I guess, are going to get impassioned, so you're less likely to die, and there we go. That army is ready to go. In fact, you have ancillaries ready to go. Is there anything useful we could get you? I saw that we did get another Step Hunter's Horn, so I think that might be a decent pickup. It's not like there's a Tormentor's Sword, unfortunately, but it's still something. We could give you a Talisman of Protection. I don't want to give him any blue stuff or anything like that until we're sure that Prague is safe, at least for now. Same with the Lord here. Gambler's Armor. I kind of don't want to lose a Gambler's Armor either. Definitely not a potion. Oh wow, I didn't realize we had so many potions of healing. Man, see, we need another army so we can actually distribute some of this stuff. Although some of the blue and green stuff is going to go to this Lord and hero once we're ready to go. As in, once we have a full stack here that I'm not concerned about. Otherwise, Boris and Uragni's guys are all pretty good. They were all rare stuff. I will, between the episodes, take care to fuse a few of those items, because we've started gathering a few too many. Not that there can be too many, it's just that we have too much junk that we can turn into slightly less junk sort of stuff. Anyway, unassigned skill points we'll ignore for now. Building upgrade available, ignored. And I believe it's time to once again end the turn and see what these guys do. Prague, it's all you. Alright, Poxmakers, Ice Court Goldtooth not going to attack this turn, and there we go, the Rapturous, Excess is going to attack. I think we're going to fight this regular style, because, well, as I said, we just fought this last episode, and while it was fun enough, there's no real need to worry here, I think. Especially since I would, if we have the option, want to fight Greasus cinematically, and I would want to fight Doombreed cinematically as well. Not random army. Not random army with level 1 Lord. At that. Alright, I want you guys up here. Maintain the high ground, hold the hill. Like so. They're gonna attack us. I want you all minus you two like this. And then you two wait back here. Like so. And you guys are gonna be up front. Go for a wider area. And then all of you are gonna be group 2. I want you here and then you here. And you guys are gonna be group 3. Boris is gonna be group 1. There we go, you're gonna be group 4. Start battle. Alright, where's that soul grinder? Okay, you attack this, and you attack soul grinder. Perfect. Alright, what do they got? Oh, they got a decent amount of cat on this side. That's fine. You guys, we could take down those exalted secret chariots. That will be swell. Are they gonna try to run from the chariots? Find out. Ooh, wow, that's a nice volley. That secret chariot dropped considerably. I'm really liking war sleds. Turn off skirmish mode and just run. Oh man, this freaking speed of the damn Slaneshi army. Not surprisingly, mind you, but damn, still. And also, it looks like we may need to turn you guys. Nah, I think you're okay. Have we achieved anything with our 2... Okay, you know what? The little Groms, the one that was firing the Soul Grinder did very well. The one that was firing at the... at the Keeper of Secrets basically did nothing, so... Alright, summon. Why here? Mostly to protect our flanks. And there we go, stop that. And you guys get ready to attack Boris. Fight the Keeper of Secrets, everybody else group up and attack. And there we are. Nice. And I just want you guys to move in here. In fact, go into melee and attack that unit of Chaos Furies. I doubt that they can kill a little Grom, but hey, you never know. Alright, Boris, I want you to buff everybody near you and debuff the enemy as well. I want you to debuff the enemy as well. We are not going to waste the heal. Actually, you know what? Let's back you up so you don't get too damaged. We're okay on this side, and then I want to at least cast something. Like so. Who's getting hurt here? Ooh, wow. This Zargard unit's getting pretty badly beat up. I mean, I guess the enemy lord is there, but still, damn. And then I want you to go Heart of Winter right here. You guys all push forward here. As I said, it's going to be a pretty simple battle, and simple it's looking like it is. And there we go. War sleds, move over here. Actually, go after that chariot. I think you can fight Hellflares one-on-one. Alright, let's just watch the rest. So many ice effects everywhere. Ice effects? Kislev? Never thought I'd see the day. Alright, there we go. You guys don't actually look like you're attacking. You're just sort of like milling around. No, there we go. They're poking with their spears there a little bit. Pretty hectic, but hey, at least it's nice fighting in the shadow of all the Slaneshi stuff. How are we doing here? Ooh, wow, you are badly beat up. Okay, heal, heal, heal. And, oh, you didn't get the heal from that. Damn. I wonder who killed you. That's what I get. That's what I get for watching instead of fighting. Oh man, this Warbearer unit is down to 2. But it will survive. Barely. But damn. Yeah, that's what I get. I completely deserve that. For getting distracted. That's the benefit of cinematic battles, is I could just focus on fighting and then watch the battle after, instead of trying to do both at the same time and, you know, losing units like that. Oh, we're not going to be able to heal, are we? The last unit, they had no Forsaken. Okay. That's fine. We'll just unsummon that one unit when we get to the final battle, and then it'll be fine. It's not like it is going to disappear, because the unit will survive down to a single Warbearer rider. $60 losses. I think we suffered more losses here than last time. That'll teach me to look away. It won't teach me anything. Salyak provides, please, heal up, and I believe that was the last battle before the main fight anyway. As in, for the soul of the courtesan. And what do we have here? We are getting attacked at the Temple of Heimkel again, with a ton of demonettes who are going to now be separated into various stacks. Let's just fight this. Fight this again. We've already fought here twice. And we know that we can win, and this time we actually have some decent units. We just gotta be careful about allowing enemies to capture some important locations. Hopefully they only split into 3 and not 4 or 5 or something like that. The less they split, the better for us. I mean, the less they split their forces. Slaneshi giggle. Let's see. You guys said they did indeed split into 3. Perfect. Okay, so What we want to do is first get you towered up, and I want you to get towered up. And then, what we want to do is we go Zargard here, Zargard here, and the 2 units of armored Cossars here. Okie dokie. Then, same strategy as last time. You guys, make yourselves useful. Distract these guys long enough, hopefully. We'll see if this actually works again. And then you are going to guard this, I guess, for when these guys come in here. We can abandon that one location at the very least. Then we want, let's say, you guys here. Who are you guys here? Wait, did they have any chariots with them? And check. I see a lot of demon nets. I'm not seeing any chariots. Okay, well, if they don't, that's great for us. Like so, and like so. Like so, and like so. Is that it? Okay, we got one more. You could go here, but we could also shift you over there later on. Let's start here. Then all of you can turn off skirmish mode, or double check that your skirmish mode is off. Everybody else can toggle guard mode. Patriarch, you can be in the center. Don't want you to die. Start deployment, and let's get to it. Alright, you guys. Annoy these enemies. Look like you're gonna charge and then run away. Right there. Perfect. And you go here, here, you go here, 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 here. That one's probably not going to chase him around much longer. We could try to lead it away. As the rest of our units out, looks like one of our Cossars is firing. These guys are going to run past us. But remember that these guys are pretty fast. The Demonettes, I mean, they've almost caught up. You're okay. Come on. Man, you see, imagine if these were horse archers. I'd actually be, hey, why aren't you actually reacting to this? Charge them a little bit, and then back off. There we go. Ah, they still didn't react. Oh well. Back, 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 back. Don't die, please. You guys go here, and then run here again. Alright, how are we doing on this side? Good. Do we want to summon our bear here? I think we want to summon the bear here because the enemy lord is here. I'm going to use Lashes of Slaanesh. Alright. Summon bear. Oh man, might not be able to breathe. Come on, come on, go on, breathe, breathe, breathe. There we go. I don't really care on who, as long as you do it. The enemy lord is level 15, too. There we go, that actually looks like it hit the enemy lord. Beautiful, well done, everybody. We got more towers coming in, so let's build one right here. How are you guys doing? Okay, you need to keep distracting enemies. You need to run away again. Like so. You need to run past them. And these guys are coming in. Okay, we're gonna need to transfer you over here, possibly with the Patriarch as well. Well, this I think we can hold off decently well. That unit is dead, so we can... Oh, no, no, no. Nice, there's a charge here. Brace, please. Hellstriders, please turn. Please turn. Why aren't you turning? Idiots. They did not turn. Fortunately, Hellstriders are weak. They're no Seekers. But still... Oh, damn, you took a lot of oh, you were already damaged. Never mind. Also, you try to run past this so that they can attack the Lord, because it's the only unit left here. Also, we can build another tower, so let's build one, let's say, right here. You, keep running away. You, keep running away. Yeah, see, trading 2 units just like last time, fairly valuable. You guys turn around and attack that. You guys range attack this, please. Patriarch, you just try not to die. There we go. Yeah, the enemy is repositioning too. Alrighty, range units. Ah, there we go. Nice damage to that Herald of Slaanesh. Should be dead fairly soon. And how are we doing out here? I think you guys need to back off so you can arc your arrows a little bit better. And how are we doing here? Yeah, we definitely got pressed up against the against those Hellstriders. You move closer together. Pretend you're gonna attack those guys. How are we doing out here? Oh, they decided not to charge that unit. I guess we could charge them in the back, but still, damn. You can all brace. And you can go that. No. You know what? You go here. Go here. We don't want this. We don't want that location lost. Just gonna attack this now, right? Those demon nets. How are we doing out here? All right, go. You need to go to the center. Minus, let's say, you, who's going to keep attacking the Hellstriders. Can't be losing that location. So also build another tower. You got caught because I got distracted, just like last time. I mean, fair enough. You go. Keep trading units. Nice, alright, how are we over here? The Herald should be dead soon. We'll be able to get this entire blob away. There we go, kill that and run. In fact, you two start running this way already. We should have enough units to destroy the enemy regardless. Also, you guys attack that unit of Marauders, who appear to be just running past this unit of Zargard despite being completely engaged. I hate how the AI can do this when the player has extreme difficulties doing this. Because units tend to get stuck. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the one who has extreme difficulties. Was I the idiot all along? All signs point to yes. Let's go here. Another tower. You guys are good. And move. That unit is done for. That unit is dissipating. And all of you need to support. And I think the battle's actually over. We might get attacked immediately again by those remaining Slaneshi rebels, though. Let's also speed up because this army's still alive, so they might just siege again, am I right? Not 100% sure, but they might. That was so much easier than that last battle because we actually had units that weren't hurt. Actually went by really quickly, too. Alright, good enough. Good enough. Man, the Temple of Heimkel. I do wish there was like a system for like a hero rising out of a garrison that defends for a long time. You know what I mean? And yeah, I know that they're keeping their veterancy, but still, would make for a nice dynamic, and it helps trick players into liking your game when you force them to get attached to units. Anyway. You can go Salyak provides, just in case we get attacked again. Although the leadership could have been valuable here as well. And oh, did this guy not get a... Oh, he didn't attack. Oh, are you crazy? You didn't attack, which means one more turn and we got cannons, man. Cannons. You even understand what you're going to be dealing with? Alright, well, we're going to stay right here. We only got 3 turns of this army, too. But I doubt the ogres want a piece of this now. Lovely. We just got to make sure we attack this guy before our defensive army is gone. But yes, Prague. Finally doing it. This battle will be definitely a cinematic. I just want those cannons first. Alrighty. So that's that. Boris, with your... My bad. I feel bad about those bears. You go here, and you're in the final place. Hey, alrighty. I just want to see 100,000 money. Armor of Destiny, Worm Harness, and Abhorrent Loadsome. Not even a circuit, not even a potion of healing. Game. Believe me, I would do this if we had a. If we didn't have 3 out of 4 souls on the Exiles of Khorne, I absolutely would. You know. Just how it is. Alrighty, well, you can do that next turn. I just want to double check. Oh, you guys have. Oh, you basically have everything. That's why I haven't been leveling you. Yeah, that's fine. They both have all their stuff except for their, like, on-field character stuff, which we aren't... Oh, well, that's a problem. Okay, we're most likely about to lose the Gates of Tsar. Damn, Urogni's not gonna get there fast enough. I didn't realize that that unit was there. Oh, well. Okay, so here's what we do. You, Urogni, are gonna go right here, maybe. As far past this as you get... Wait, actually just get as close as you... Wait. Don't even go into March stance, go into regular stance right here. And then, what we want to do is have you take it, but we'll auto-resolve it. Because this guy, they should all heal up afterwards. Yeah. Auto-resolve that. Hopefully Urogni's army doesn't take too much damage.
Honor your motherland.
As usual, all the war studs died, but I really didn't want to waste time with these stupid auto-resolves again. Or these stupid fights that should be auto-resolvable. Alright, then you stay here and defend this. Hey, you got a tax collector. That's nice. And you got a Sword of Bloodshed. I don't actually want you to hold this because it's a decent pickup and we can give it to a better lord. I also delete this. We'll replace it with a... we will replace it with an actual palisade. It's really unfortunate that we didn't just get one. Oh, well. And Urogni... Oh... You are gonna march over here, but you'll still suffer attrition. But we need to get here really quickly. Although these guys can't reach us. We'll have at least 1 turn. Unfortunately, it might be that we'll have to retake the Gates of Tsar. But oh well, at least we might get a nice cinematic battle out of it. We also have enough money to hold off for a little while now. Do we want to build up any better palisades? Fortress of Vorag would be good. But do we need to wall it up? That's the question. I think we might be okay. Let's build a gold mine at the Mines of Gorgoth, though, and that one we can level up because we want the gold mine maxed out. I suppose Pigbarter's the same way because it has a an actual thing that we want. Okay, actually, speaking of buildings, let's just double check that there isn't anything else here. Temple of Heimkel still holding on. You guys are good. You are more or less good. I don't want to... You know what? 2k is not that bad. Let's do that. A little bit of extra cash. Carrick Vlag, we can't spend that kind of cash right now. And you're 2k as well. Yes, spend that. Mount Grimfang. But I'm not spending the 4k for this next upgrade. And we got 2 armies belonging to Amani out here now, which is slightly more concerning. Uragni's good. Beledna the critical failure. You are going to go for Navkazi. Try not to fail this time. At least not critically.
Winter provides.
Hates chaos. Eh, success. Nice. And she's level lucky number 13 now, so soft units. Still not immortal. Do we name her Beledna the Immortal Critical or the Immortal Failure afterwards? If she ever manages to get the thing. That sounds like a terrible curse. You're immortal, but you're cursed to fail at everything you do.
The Snowbringer.
Also, I'm just thinking, do we get a few more units in here? Ugh, our money is so problematic right now. I feel like we probably shouldn't risk it. Also, I do wonder, who's better, Warbear Riders or Demigryph Riders with Halberds against larger units? These guys have a lot more HP than the Demigryphs do, huh? Maybe the Demigryphs are actually worse. I mean, 53-34 versus 36-32. Perhaps we should just go for the Warbear Riders. They are less numerous, however. But they do twice as much damage. Huh. I would actually like a battle with these guys charging into each other one-on-one to see who would win. Be curious, because it looks like the Warbear Riders would be superior. Anyway, Vlasi, you don't need to move. Beledna Golovac, you can stay here, but I do want to give you a couple points. Let's give you Hailstorm, and let's give you Gust of True Flight for your ranged units. In case an Orc army comes in. Alright, Uragni, you keep moving up. We'll hit this, hopefully. I feel like these guys are going to attack us next turn with those stacks, unless they want to go the route of Scrag and just not do anything again. Also, we really need to get a... Oh my lord, look at this. Alright, I think it's finally time for the Temple of Heimkel to go. There's a freaking stack moving in as well, and it's the Lord again. I feel like I'm just going to let it go, just going to auto-resolve it. Ironically, Boris is going to come back out of this next turn as well, so he'll immediately be able to retake it. Too bad that there was no growth. If there had been growth, we would have been able to get a wall here, and then nobody would have been able to take it, but, yeah. Oh, well. Temple of Heimkel, you held on. You gave us some good battles, but it is what it is. Now, considering we have the time, Lord Not Moved is not a lord we care about, yeah? Yeah, that's you. Unassign skill points, building, upgrade available, hero not moved, skip all that. We'll have you in a battle, hopefully next turn. Let's end it, let's try to get it. Alright, looks like Goldtooth didn't attack. Chameleon probably wants to ally with us, but I'm not going to do so because most likely we're going to attack him. Take his medicines. Bearsonling didn't attack us? Oh, they most likely sieged. Really? They sieged with a full stack? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, Uzkalak has also been besieged by garbage. And Boris Ursus just got the Living Nightmares trait now. Okie dokie. Hey, and we got Streltsy just buffed up with the Streltsy Arsenal ammunition and armor piercing increase. Nice. Imminent Rebellion in the Gora Madney. One of us. Leadership when unknown territory for all armies. Oh, that helps. Actually, wait, have I read this before? Your Lancers bring you the bones of a long-lost Tsar, discovered while patrolling the Oblast. Into a reliquary box they go, holy relics of an ancient war to defend Kislev's vast borders. Inspired by this proof that their rulers too sacrifice everything for the motherland, your legions take heart. Swell. Alrighty, close victory. I'm just going to auto-resolve this garbage because... Wait. There's not another stack here, is there? I don't want to accidentally lose Uzkalak. What is this? No, okay, I was just thinking, what if that's a camp? But I don't think so. I think we're okay. There we go, and just in case you're gonna heal... Ooh. Use the money, but no, just in case, heal up. Not risking Uzkalak. There you go. That's what we built the garrison for. To not have to fight unnecessary battles. Or not have to fight some unnecessary battles. Could you Please kill this. I would be very grateful. Alrighty, now Doombreed. He did not run away. Beautiful. Now this is a battle we've all been waiting for. At least I've been waiting for. Question is, who attacks first? You have more artillery, so we should set your artillery up, right? Yeah. Alrighty, here we go. We only got 2 turns left of this army, so we might as well use it. Am I forgetting anything? I don't think so. We do have an Ataman thing, though. What do you have? Ataman decision required. Horse Comrade +2, Purger, Corruption -1, obviously Purger. And there we are. Alrighty. Well, let's see about this battle. Go. He's gonna run away. But he can't run far enough. You are gonna go right here.
Move or die.
And
Sister of
after all those unnecessary battles,
the blizzard.
finally we'll get a proper one. Alrighty, gonna make this one cinematic. Let's see about all those soul grinders and greater demons. The rest of the army is fairly weak, but well, we got demigryphs to play around with, and the great cannons. I do wish we had a couple little groms in this army as well, but you know, someday. Someday. Go.
Today we write another page in Kislev's great history.
I didn't hear exactly what you was saying. Alrighty, I'm excited to see what the great cannons can do. The the Kislev colors on the Empire troops make them look like cotton candy, the pink and the blue, or something like that. Yeah, it works well on the Kislevites. Not so much on the Imperial, you know, just comparing here. There's a pretty big difference there. But still, it's not about the, and oh right, they got the puffy sleeves as well. Man, those clothes probably get dirty with all the cannon loading these guys should be doing. Let's see how the Demigryphs look. Okay, the Demigryphs look quite a bit better. The purple armor on the Demigryphs themselves, and the Knights are mostly blue, though you can still see the puffy shirts in there. But is there armor under there, or is it? Are they using a cuirass and it's not full plate? So just like this part is exposed, and then they have gauntlets, or is there armor under it? I would assume that there's armor under it because the legs appear to be. No, they're not. Yeah, they're more or less. Huh. Why am I stuck on this? Mostly because we're waiting for our reinforcements to arrive. We got another 13 seconds. You know what? Let's speed it up. We're gonna have to blob everybody up. Obviously, the great cannons aren't firing. They can't actually reach here. We're waiting for the little Grom to come in so it can take some pot shots at Mr. Doombreed over here. Let's actually see what Doombreed looks like. Oh, is it still split up? No, he's just flapping around really quick. Doombreed, we look pretty normal. I was wondering if he had any of the any special items there, and everybody's going to blob up in a few seconds, and we'll be finally ready to go. I want to try out the Demigryphs, and I want to see just how much damage the well, the Imperial assets do in general. Obviously, we're going to move all of our cav over on this side to hit the enemies in the back if we do need to do so. But the thing is, I'm not really worried here because we definitely outnumber the enemy. I mean, just look at the balance of power. It's definitely in our favor at about 60-40, maybe even 65-35. I'd say 60-40. And yeah, they also have several fairly slow units. Their lord is at level 1, and while this army may have been scary for us to face with our own army that we got here without the reinforcements, with the reinforcements together, I don't really see too much of a problem here. And now there's some Chaos Knights of Tzeentch which we will probably target with our cannons as well, because that's probably a pretty good target. Now, are we ready to go yet? Is the little Grom ready to fire? Is it moving up to start firing now, everybody? Okay, now let's speed it up again. I thought it would start a little bit earlier. Okay, there we go. Everybody's moving forward. The little Grom's still out of range. Just needs to move a little bit and target that Lord. Come on, little Grom. I really wish you could skip to, like, a specific time. And I remember there was sometimes that thing came up that was like, wait for reinforcements. What was that? When does that come up? I think it's not in replays, apparently. But anyway, now the little Grom has time to fire on the Lord until he gets annoyed and sends his army to attack. I suppose I could have, instead of firing at the Lord, chosen either the Soul Grinder or the Great Unclean One. Probably the Soul Grinder would have been the better target, to be perfectly honest. Mostly because the accuracy is pretty dismal when firing against a flying target like this. I think maybe 1 in 3, or maybe even 1 in 4 shots hit. We've already seen 1 or 2 miss. There's another miss, or was that a hit? No, that was another miss, yeah. Not super effective against flying units, but hey, we do have a decent amount of Streltsy to take care of this. Speaking of the Streltsy, yeah, you just keep firing and missing. Yeah, so we have a Streltsy unit here, here, and here, 3 of them, in fact, as well as a unit of Ice Guards somewhere here as well. So if they all focus down that Lord, we shouldn't have too much trouble. Alrighty. But once again, I'm more interested in the Great Cannons. They're not going to be as satisfying to fire as Lead Belchers, perhaps, but I'm sure they'll be satisfying. Man, the little Grom still hasn't hit that Lord a single time. At this point, I'm just, like, annoyed and thinking, I want at least 1 shot to make it. It's used a quarter of its ammo at this point and not a single hit. Alright, you know what? Let's speed it up. It's going to take a while until they get annoyed and start moving forward. And, oh, there we go. Finally, it landed a hit, though it's lost half of its ammo at this point. Did it just land 2 or 3 hits in a row? No, there you go, that's another miss. I guess it, yeah, that's not a very good number of hits per attempt, I gotta say. I really should have gone for the Soul Grinder. I feel like in the previous times when we've targeted Soul Grinders with our units, oh, the Great Cannons are firing, and yes, as I said, I did target those Knights of Tzeentch. And there we go, regardless of their barriers, it looks like that's doing a damn nice job of knocking some of them down. I don't remember if I targeted both sets of cannons at them, but look at that. That was a couple of volleys from there, so good job, the Great Cannon. I think I switched to having one of them try to target the Demon Prince, but it didn't really work out that well. Once again, the accuracy is kind of problematic. We probably could have also had that, yeah, there we go. It kills 3 knights with a single cannon shot, and there are 4 cannon shots per volley. That's pretty damn good. Well, okay, that time it hit 1, but it was on the edge, so it was like a semi-miss. Burning Chariot over here as well. But yeah, those Chaos Knights got absolutely crippled by the cannons. Makes it seem pretty worth it. We could also probably use them on the Great Unclean One, the Spawn, and really anything that's slow, like the Plague Bearers, which they're firing at now. Though obviously, with regards to the Plague Bearers, we'd be better off having some... we'd be better off having either a Hellblaster or a Hellstorm. Hell something. Either one, I mean. Would be pretty good. Alright, the enemy lord's almost here. Really has not taken too much damage from that little Grom, but... Oh, and the Great Cannons are firing, and I'm also not doing a great amount of damage there. Gotta remember that they're technically anti-large and they're good against Cab, but not so much against these single entity units. I guess that's what Luminarchs are for. And there we go, that's a lot of Streltsy and a lot of other units shooting him. He just drops. Damn. Oh, that poor Demon Prince. Down he goes. That was so damn fast. Way too many armor-piercing guns here. And there we go. As the enemy keeps moving forward, the Streltsy are going to keep firing off the gun volleys. And with the cannons firing overhead as well. This is nice. This is nice. I think the mix of Empire and Kislevite units are pretty good. Speaking of Empire units, while the cannons are firing, we also have our Demigryphs running around. It looks like there's some enemies that decided to go into the forest here, and that includes the Soul Grinder, the Chaos Knights, the Burning Chariot, which for some reason decided to drop down, but now it's going to be surrounded by the Demigryphs, so good luck with that, Burning Chariot. And a Great Unclean One here as well. Speaking of Great Unclean Ones, this entire time we've had our Light War Sleds firing on, or light war sleds and heavy war sleds, firing on this Great Unclean One, which can't do anything. It's so slow, it'll never catch them. It's just... and a cannonball smacks him in the side of the head. I kind of feel bad. He's just trying to, shield his face from getting shot. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. We also summoned an elemental bear in the way of the enemy, so we could attack them at the same time gun down the soul grinder. Over in the back lines, unfortunately, an exalted secret chariot did manage to get through and hit a few of our Kossars. This also opened up a path for the soul grinder to get in there, as the elemental bear and our war bear riders could not do anything about that. Damn you, secret chariot. You did well here, I guess. I mean, clearly some of these Kossars have died. Actually, doing 33% damage to the unit, considering all this is attacking, is not too bad. Over on this side, there was a unit of Forsaken that charged our Spearmen, which I had waiting in this little forest here, just in case we got flanked. But then we hit the Spearmen in the back with all of our regular horse cavalry, as in not Warbear riders. Just cav. Over there, the Great Unclean One appears to be going the way of the... I was about to say the way of the dinosaur, but he's not really going extended, he's just getting banished and killed. About to drop. So once again, a well done to the war sleds. Appreciated on that cannon. Down goes the Great Unclean One, and let's take a quick look at what the Demigryph Knights are up to. It is unfortunate that they're fighting in here, because it's kind of hard to tell what the hell's going on in these forests. But it is what it is. I'm sure they did some work. And we'll be using them again, and next time I'll try to make sure that they fight on field, or rather than in a forest. Oh, it's not that bad in this particular forest. Oh yeah, the duel between the Soul Grinder and the Elemental Bear. Oh wow, so the Sonic Blasts knock back a freaking Elemental Bear? Damn, that's pretty powerful. I like that. Not that the Soul Grinder is going to be alive for much longer, surrounded by the Demigryphs as it is, and it's also disintegrating or banished as well. I like the glow on the legs and stuff that the Soul Grinders have. And there we go, Demigryphs are now fighting some Spawn over here, with an Elemental Bear helping them out. Now, Demigryphs should defeat Spawn fairly well. Now, the Spawn do more damage per hit, but the Demigryphs are anti-large and they have considerably higher numbers, and I would assume that they have considerably higher armor as well, being 95 with the debuff versus the 10 of the Spawn. Although considering the Demigryphs are also armor-piercing, some of that's going to waste against the Spawn, but there we go, they're all going down, and the Demigryphs are victorious there. These ones, the ones that were fighting the Spawn, actually took basically no damage, although the ones that were over here did take quite a bit, having lost 12 models and taken half damage, probably to the combination of that Great Unclean One, which they were fighting together with the Soul Grinder and all that stuff. Not too bad. We're going to move in and use our Salihek's Lullaby, though, if we can, though, because there's one unit off that's running off the field, and it's almost at the edge here. One Knight of Tzeentch escaping after all those volleys of cannon fire. Alrighty, there we go. A decisive victory, perhaps unsurprisingly, considering we had the advantage, but I did want to see those Demigryphs fight, and that we did. And same with the cannons, who did a great job as well, I think, or at least compared to the rest of the army. Can't wait to use them a little bit more, and I would like to probably, get a couple little Groms in this army as well, so there's 2 little Groms leading the great cannons as well. That, I think, would be a pretty nice artillery line. Alrighty, there we go, and not too bad. We didn't get a crazy amount of value out of our Demigryphs this time around, though they did more damage than most of the other units on the field. Let's see. I think only the little Grom and the 2 Empire cannons were better. 6.2k and 6.4k, just barely losing out to the little Grom. But yeah, these Imperial assets, quite handy, quite useful to have, in my opinion. Clearly they showed their worth there, especially the cannons. They were ripping those Chaos Knights of Tzeentch apart with a couple of volleys, because obviously they lose models whenever they get hit. Unfortunately, the cannons are not so effective against the enemy Demon Prince, but to be fair, he got brought down by everything else. The hilarious ineffectiveness of the Great Unclean Ones against the war sleds was also, as always, nice to see. And oh wow, 10,000 damage on that Soul Grinder of Slaanesh. I think that one won. Well done. Oh, and that one Exalted Secret Chairs, yeah, that thing was running around in our back lines, but I was busy with targeting the cannons and the stuff that was fighting in the forest there. But anyway, finally, worthwhile cinematic battle. We are going to heal up to full, I think, because we want to keep doing stuff for the next few turns or so, huh? It would be really nice to be able to take Hell Pit, although it would probably be difficult to do so. We'd have to leave Prague, which I really don't like the idea of. But, I mean, would we get a better chance than right now? We have 2 turns, which means... Wait, if you get out... Oh, we have corruption here still, don't we? 100% Tzeentchen. I'm just curious, if you go here in regular stance, you can reach this, but... There's a problem. If we'll have to suffer attrition, or we'll have to go into March stance, because once again, we only have this guy for 1 turn. It's a hard choice.
Ice Witch.
Valedna, you could... You also might have to suffer attrition if we want to attack it. But when would we get a better opportunity? And then I guess the problem is then Valedna would have to run back and forth between Prague and Hell Pit to take it. I guess the unfortunate thing about Hell Pit is that once we take it, I believe it's one of those settlements that become like... we only get 5 of these, right? We don't get the entire settlement. It does have exotic animals, though. Probably not a strategic location for us, it's just for the Skaven.
Winter.
You'll be able to reach it in 1 turn. And you can move pretty far from here. You might be able to.
The ice
I guess we'll find out. If you can do this,
for the ice
and then reach it next turn, that would be swell. Actually, it's looking like you won't be able to. You could probably get very, very close to it, but not quite to it. So the other option would be to... Oh. Well, we have no choice now, but because it looks like we can't go back into the encamp stance that we just left, even though we had room. It did something. Okay, well then. I guess we know what we're doing. You are going to move up in encamp stance, and then you, because you have no choice, are going to go right... Oh. Maybe so you don't get found out. Go right here and go into ambush stance. From here... Or wait, or do we go into channeling stance? You know what, we didn't have a lot of mana there. Go for the channel, at least for 1 turn. And then together, if these guys could take Hell Pit, at least it'll take out the Skaven, and at least it'll give us another nearby territory. Most likely, everybody will get funneled from this way into Hell Pit, and at the very least, they will leave Prague alone for a little while. I'm so sick of everybody attacking Prague. Alright, so that's pretty good. Boris, you could get right into this, but I guess we'll do that at the start of next episode. You know what? I guess that's the thing that we gotta do now, so I'm gonna call it here. Next time, we'll start the episode up by immediately getting into the battle for Slaanesh, or a battle for the Soul of the Courtesan, and appearing here, and then maybe even relieving Temple of Heimkel. Man, that would be amazing. I'm willing to bet... Huh. When we come back, are we able to move right away, or do we stop? This guy might desperately attack Temple of Heimkel just to take it, but it'll be cutting it close for him either way. All right, so that's it for this episode. Calling it here, as I said. Stay tuned next time for the battle with the Courtesan, and I guess the time after that, a nice cinematic battle against Greasus with all of this stuff going on. Although we'll probably have to heal up Urogni, or else you know, concerning things might be happening. He can't reach us here, can he? No. Can Urogni's army beat 2 of those armies? I wonder. Either way, we do want to heal, so we want to move into our own territory. Alrighty, and oh, look, there's a full stack oncoming. Okay. Oh, you're not healing enough here at all. Damn. Yeah, I shouldn't have auto-resolved that. After all like, for the last few episodes, all that work to not auto-resolve so that we don't lose our war sleds, and then I auto-resolve and we lose most of our war sleds. Oh, it's so dumb. It's so very, very dumb. Oh well. I have not learned my lesson, but maybe one day I will. Anyway, as I said, calling it here. Next time, Soul of Slaanesh, Soul of the Courtesan. Stay tuned. Don't forget to leave a like and comment for your friendly neighborhood heretic. All glory to the algorithm. And thanks for watching.